to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's our visitors and our home team on Sunday Night Primetime. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, it's that time of the year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around the league was until you kind of got to this point in the year. November, December football. That's really where teams separate themselves from the pack, and that's where playoff pictures start to unravel. That's where there's a little bit more clarity between the haves and the have-nots. And this is when NFL football gets fun. Holidays are coming. Playoff pictures are unfolding. It is a blast.
So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And leading them out at quarterback, guy from Western Kentucky, it's Bailey Zappi.
He certainly didn't have his best outing a week ago, and he was very honest with us when we brought it up. He said, listen, I can't turn the ball over at this rate and expect to come out of there with a win. So they got away with one last week. He doesn't think that they're going to be able to sustain that, and to be honest, I don't blame him.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run. It's Savon Ahmed. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. He'll get this out to the left flat.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Here we go, set.
Zappi from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Play action now. Zappi rolling right. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They go play action with Zappi. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
The shotgun. It's Zappi. He locates his receiver. That's Perry. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 18.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
First and 10 at the 40.
Working out of the gun, Zappi. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. Now, Zappi exiting the pocket right. escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play on that one. 31 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. A carry now for Ahmed. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Zappi. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now it's Zappi. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Armadillos. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Point after, coming up here. He gets it to go. The Armadillos will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Lumberjacks, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad, and I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception, but I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision-making, and then on top of that, guys around him just have to continue to play better.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Not much there, maybe a yard. With that, I'll only give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game.
2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
Back into the hands of Ronnie Bell. A gain there of 11. That's enough for a first down.
And a Brooklyn. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. finds Bell. That's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that screenplay and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules.
That is going to be all in. He's got it. Ronnie Bell. Touchdown Lumberjacks. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Lumberjacks come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. The Armadillos offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. And he's right there in contention for the most receiving yards by a wideout this year, currently ranked second in the NFL. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19.
The RPO, that one is complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake, Zappy. He gets this into the hands of Green. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's
a gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
1st and 10. Here's Zappy. Quick throw, taken in. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
A gain of 4. It's now.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 6. Applied. Get this one complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On 4th down, they'll send in the field goal unit. This one from 54 yards out. And that one not going to get there, and it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. And the score remains tied at 7.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8.
Yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will score! Touchdown, Brooklyn. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lumberjacks will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Armadillo 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Armadillos offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. His drive will start on the ground. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6. From the 44-yard line. Here's second down and 3. Zappy now. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. 3rd and a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. And he's across midfield, and more importantly, he's got the first down at the 49-yard line. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So, as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Now a give up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Second down. Zapping. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Throwing is Zappy. Open man, right side. He's got it. 13 yards on the catch there. And that will be a first down.
That's another.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into supports.
Down inside the 10. And he'll be forced out of bounds. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Omaha.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I continue in just a moment. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll try to run this one in. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. Talk things over before 3rd down. Now it's a bootleg with Zappy. This one caught at the 4. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I like the play call on 3rd and goal there, giving the ball to your back and seeing if he can punch it in. But now it really sets up a pretty interesting decision. Does the play caller and the head coach want to roll the dice and go for a touchdown? Or are they happy just settling for a field goal?
14.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Lumberjacks offense ready to get back at it. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Best. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 39-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This is intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Armadillos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. They go play action with Zappi. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. Now this offense can use the 1st of their timeouts. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. Now a 2nd down throw for Zappi. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense, you've got to capitalize and make those plays.
They'll try to set up the screen here, and he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it's 4th and goal. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Armadillos are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Lumberjacks offense going to take over here in the final minute of this 1st half. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10.
Okay, break. Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. 3rd down and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
The Armadillos offense going to take over just before the half. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Zappy. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Zappy. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on. It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
This taken at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this 1st half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive 1st half. This game kind of has a punch-counter-punch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the 2nd half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the 2nd half. It's about to get underway. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hold the ready. Let's go.
Now, faking the give. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Another really nice pickup there, Mike, and we've seen them continue to utilize him in the passing game really from the jump. And these are the kind of numbers you traditionally see out of a #1 receiver. But at least for this game here, he's been their #1 option in this offense.
Now give on the ground, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. That's enough for a 1st down.
At the 36-yard line.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Finding his tight end, man. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Quick throw. Here's Petch on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 3rd and
1st down
7.
away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Back to throw. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there. The sack that might take them out of field goal range.
8-yard loss.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
On now for fourth down, Trenton Gill will punt it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Armadillos offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Play action now. Zappy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Zappy to throw. Moving to his right. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Back to throw. Zappy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake. Zappy. He'll get this out to his running back. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll run. It's Ahmed. 1st down and more inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. Ahmed. Touchdown, Omaha. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's up and through. The Armadillos will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Lumberjacks offense getting set to get back to work. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with 1st down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got the tight end there. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
60 Bisons.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. They'll stick with him again. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Jalen Redmond. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher. And this offense now finds themselves staring at 4th down as a result.
The Lumberjacks going to kick this one. Here comes the punt team. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Return man steering clear of this one. They're going to mark it down at the 20-yard line. The Armadillos offense about ready to take over once more. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Ahmed. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd down. Zappi. Downfield, that's Perry. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Zappy now. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Here's a toss as they look to run. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold them to a gain of just 3.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up
third and 6.
Here we go, set. Hard second, hard second.
Now, Zappy. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Armadillos. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The offense and Zappy ready to go for 2.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They're going to try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone. And that bumps this up to a 3-score lead.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Lumberjacks offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds Bell. Caught. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Bell. A gain of 15 yards. And a Brooklyn first down.
Throwing now on first and 10. A throw left side there. Not going to find the target. Incomplete.
And you can see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
3rd and 4.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll get about 3. And that's going to lead to third down. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Let's go. 79.
Now it's Zappy. The right side, caught by Wiley. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. Now Zappy. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's in! Touchdown, Omaha! A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Extra point attempt to come here. His kick is good. The Armadillos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. The Lumberjacks offense make their way out to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Quick throw here is complete. Down the sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Lumberjacks. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. The pressure's got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Armadillos offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. This one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now going to try to polish this thing off here in the 4th.
Let's go now.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. They go play action with Zappy. Throw on the run is complete. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Punt team headed out for the Armadillos. few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The Lumberjacks offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Hey, we got to switch it up. We got to switch it up. We got to switch it up.
He'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. A.T. Perry. Touchdown Armadillos. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Makes the score Armadillos 45, Lumberjacks 20.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5, and he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Lumberjacks offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taking it down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up
3rd down. They need 5.
Head to 60. Head to 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. Short throw that's pulled in by Mayer. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw, and he will have the 1st down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19.
Back to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here we go. Shot.
He chooses to keep it on the zone read. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Brooklyn. his second touchdown tonight. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On the give, this is their fullback. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Going to get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that. It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
A carry now for Ahmed. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him, and I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's going to have the first down and then some. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point try, 4th time. He's got it. The Armadillos are going to extend their lead.
Armadillos 52, Lumberjacks 27.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Lumberjacks offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete. Nope, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Now, faking the give. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
So, it's a win for our visitors. And this long winning streak showing no sign of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here.